Tough day for the D-line getting after Gabbard. Was there anything specific, or was just his ability to kind of sneak away and find open space?
Yeah, so we kept running into the problem of us getting pressure, us getting upfield, and then Gabbard did a great job all game, as you guys saw, just, seeing the pressure and seeing where we're flushing him to and, getting vertical, so that's just a testament to him as a player, but we could have done a little bit better of a job trying to contain him and keep him in the pocket there.
You're a local guy. How aggravating is this? There are plenty of local guys over there. They ran after the bell. They get a big play. First win in 18 years.
I mean, it's very aggravating, and for everyone that came before me, I'd apologize just because that was not our best game. And, in another vein, it's my last chance at it. So I'm just going to put my all into the corrections we do tomorrow, and I'm going to make sure our team does the same thing, and we'll get after it and try to focus on our next opponent.
How, as a leader on this team, do you kind of motivate the guys this next week in practice that, while it was a bad win, there's still 9 games on the schedule that you guys have to recuperate for?
You really just have to have the next play mentality, and that's something that I'll harp in the D-line room. That's something that I'll harp to all the guys. What you put on, it's the same thing. You can't cry over spilled milk. You look at it for a play, look at it for a day, which will be tomorrow when we go over the film, make our corrections. You look at it and then you clean it up. You got to clean it up. And then you move on to your next beverage. You move on to your next game, which will be Oklahoma.
You and Dante got to get in on offense early in the game. What happened on that play?
It was just a simple flood. We're going down. They kind of had it dialed up perfectly. They brought pressure from that side. So as we're collapsing the edge, they had a guy basically squeezing down there. And, they just had a pretty much perfect pressure drawn up for that. So there it is.
Blaine Gabbard had 9 rushes for 132 yards. What were you guys doing defensively that was allowing them to get out in the open field like that?
Yeah, so towards halftime, or before halftime, we had focused on really just obviously getting pressure on him. But Gabbard did such a great job with his legs. He was an escape artist today. That's the best thing I could say. And we didn't do a good enough job containing him, and we didn't do a good enough job tackling him once he got past or out of that contain. So, as a D lineman, I'll take that on the chin. We just got to do a better job at squeezing guys in. And there are a lot of mobile quarterbacks coming up in the league play, so that's something that we definitely need to take into account and really need to focus on as we move forward.
How difficult was this game with, you find out you get the Fox big noon kickoff, Oklahoma's coming and all that. You got to go play this one, and it just didn't work out.
What do you mean by that?
Well, how frustrating was it, or just the fact, did you possibly overlook these guys? I guess
No,
that's
not
the
at all.
best way to say it.
Not at all. Our guys do such a good job of putting those horse blinders on and really just focusing on our opponent. We weren't even really worried about the big noon kickoff. But as I said, we put this one to bed, and then we put our full attention towards this next opponent, so we hopefully have a great outcome, an outcome that we like.
Coach Satterfield said Lorbedane's touchdown on the first play was a miscommunication in the secondary. How frustrating is that to you that, on the first play of this game that they can lose Miami's best player in coverage and they go 79-yard touchdown?
The guy went off for 250? Above 250 last game, so we knew they were going to try to get him open. I was telling the guys they're obviously going to go for an RPO shot first play to him. That just happened to happen. We had a little miscommunication with our back end. They kind of, they took advantage of that. So, in a sense, it's just making sure we have our communication locked in, for the future, and just making sure that we're tightened up on all the little things.
Any other questions for Jowon? Thank you.
Thank you, Jowon. Yes, sir.